Hello everyone, this is Rosemary and this is my journal. I made it for a swap but didn't finish it on time. It is a botanical garden styled journal 4x6 made featuring napkin decoupage. So as you can look at the cover, it's a napkin decoupage, and underneath it you can kind of see I had glued a book page underneath. The title, the person who receives this can write their own title there. It is held, the closure is a ribbon and button closure that I like to use, and this is the back. So it's a very pretty kind of Victorian, I think, looking cover. So to open it, you just kind of push down and the bow comes off quite easily. Alright, so here we are. This is there's a pocket there. I was able to match the paper so it looks almost invisible. Very simple. And here is just some scrap paper, and I think it just speaks for itself, so I left it alone. One of the few pages I left alone. And then here are some pages. And I usually like to leave the first few pages kind of blank. My stamping that I like to use, you'll see this is a memo pad that many people receive from their charities. And this is a book page. I use a flower book. And this flips up and there's plenty of journaling there with a little stamped sentiment. This is a 4-signature book. And here you begin to see the napkin decoupage here. So this is a pocket, and it has it on top of another book page. The napkin was decoupage. I'm getting tired of saying that phrase by the time this book is over, because almost every page has this. Here's a tiny pocket right there. The pages are very decorated, but there is still plenty of room for journaling. This is a tag I made from the same thing, little tuck spot. Here's a template to give more journaling. I was playing with paper bows there. This is a napkin belly band. See how pretty it looks? This was such a pretty set of napkins, of course, now that I want it. And there you can see how it works. And again, just a small little sticker there. I like to put just little pieces of napkin just to add some interest. More napkin. So the tag is also from some blank music paper. And as you can see, just very subtle, but it makes it look so pretty. So I'm just going to start saying napkin from now on. This is a small booklet. This is a ribbon belly band, and a booklet that goes in here. This is again the memo pad kind of technique that I use there with a little sentiment. This sentiment here is just a little tiny tuck spot. So you are going to see tons of small tuck spots. You can take out the tags and there will be plenty of room for journaling. This is, I think, yes, it's a double tuck spot in the sense the green is a pocket, oops, the green, and then the flower is an additional, oops, is an additional tuck spot. So another tuck spot with lace there. The center of the signature with just a touch of a napkin there on the side, and just plain right there. Now look at the very bottom, just a little piece of more napkin that just adds that little touch, very similar to the scrapbooking page. Stamping, a little napkin decoupage for the butterfly. Again, very similar pocket. Left it plain because I didn't think it needed anything else. This is really a beautiful page. This is a pocket from a napkin decoupage, and you can just kind of see this is just a die cut, but it functions just like a pocket. It's very pretty. And you can do a little bit of journaling down at the bottom of the flower. This is also a side-loading pocket right here, made from a magazine, plant magazine. And then here's another little tag. So, and you can see the pocket made out of a book page with some doily and a sticker. Again, another book page, made that into a tag. And here's just a little hint, napkin, just this little scrap of paper to finish, make it kind of not look so blank. Again, another pocket. Here's one of my tags that I made from napkin decoupage, the die cuts, and just bits of napkins once again. And there at the bottom, more napkin. This has a little cutout right here, and this whole page is made out of a napkin. The tag, this is with a little curved pocket. You can't really tell because they're the same color, but once I put it in, you can see the pocket. So this, again, this is the pocket right here. You can see the background there. Oops. And it flips open right here, and you can do some journaling. Again, some stamping. I like to use split the napkin in half because it just kind of gives it that really kind of fun effect. This is like a library card styled pocket, and here's the tag. Isn't that pretty? I really like this journal. And right behind it, there's a tuck spot with, you can see the paper right there. So I'm going to sit down because I basically, this is going to be a little bit on the long side. So here we go. Left it alone, a corner pocket that flips down with some stamping there, and flips up, another napkin tag. As you can see, the pages, plenty, even though it's small, it's 4 by 6 pages. There's a butterfly, a little ribbon and lace, stamping, punching. It just has so much detail. And right there you see the double tuck. You can tuck it right there. You can tuck it right behind the flower. Here is another pocket, more napkin tags. Isn't this just, sometimes my coffee stain, I don't know how some pages come out so interesting, and some, I don't know why. And there, just a little strip of napkin, just to add some interest. This is really a beautiful napkin, and it laid so nice and flat there, and it stands by itself, but it really is a tuck spot right there. This is a pocket. I've talked about this style of tags. There's a few in there. Napkin. There's some doilies that act as tucks. This is another paper pad. I've talked about that. It flips open, and you have a lot of journaling up there. You can see this is a long pad, and here is a tag, another napkin, and this is again another napkin pocket. So is the tag on top of another book page. There's a die cut with some butterflies. And I love this napkin. It just is very pretty, but there's still places to journal. Here's a top loading pocket, lined paper. You can then go ahead and use the tags. There's about close to 50 tags of all sizes and shapes. This is the center of the second signature, and you see how I split the napkin. It gives it a very nice effect. This is this graphic 45 stamp, and this is the bottom of the stamp, so it kind of just looks very interesting. There are 2 side loading pockets. Oops, my dog just moved my camera. And you can put it right here, or you can put it right there, the tag, whatever you wish to put in. Again, these are, oh, there it is. There's that memo pad that I put, and there's a side loading pocket right there. So a lot of secret little places to journal on. And long tag, I like that the paper as it stood there. This is a corner type of pocket. Cut up a book, gardening book, which made me very sad. This is the corner of a pocket, and you can really see the corner of that. So I have my 2 dogs. Now they're going to be under the table as I film. And here I just left it plain because I just like the texture of the paper there. Another tiny little border there. I left it kind of plain there because I thought that was pretty. And just a little bit of a trim. This is also napkin there. The stamping and the punching. Another flip up with a hint of doily down at the bottom. And you see my tag. And just left it alone. And there you see a little bit of stamping. Looks like a book, but it's really stamping. Again, these double tucks that I have talked about right there. And again, you can leave it there. There's some stamping up there in the corner. Like I said, I went crazy adding just detail, giving, I think it gives it that feel of a Victorian woman's botanical garden book. And this is a little card I found at a thrift, flips up, and here is a little tag that you can continue journaling. Another pocket with napkin, and this is just a long strip right here for more journaling. Napkin, of course. And again, the memo pad made into a side-loading pocket, and I guess I could put it that way so it can be seen. And there you see, I just think it looks, I like that. I kept trying to cover it up, and I said, no, just leave it alone. Some stamping. There you see my corner pocket at the very top up here. I used a little girl. See how pretty a picture would work there. Again, the rose down at the bottom there, just a little touch that just makes the pages look a little bit richer. Little corner tuck, music paper, and a sticker. And everyone's seen that. Here is another doily. This is, no, that's just a single one. There, you could have it like that. Isn't she pretty? So again, a very interesting page. Here is a Camilla, and I stamped right here, and it really is a large tuck spot. That's why I have this little paper there to show it's a large place you could put something special and yet hidden. This is a pocket, and I probably need to put, this is also one up here. You could journal, place something there. Another pocket right there. This is a belly band. Doesn't that look like a nice, pretty botanical print? And then you can just put your tag. Again, this is that memo pad that I used it all up in this book. And this ought to look familiar by now. I do like kind of this inverted looking pocket. I do like that very much. This is fun. This is a side loading pocket right here with some, and I put it in there because it had those Victorian looking portraits. And I left this plain. Whoever receives this can just put something there, and it just looks very pretty. The stamp looks familiar by now. And this is the beginning of the 4th signature. This is a tuck and a pocket right here. And you can see that it would stand alone. Let me first put the tuck in, like this is the tuck. You can see it would stand like this. And here's a tiny little tag. So it's just, it stands with the tag, stands without. The rose, this is a kind of a double pocket. So here you see the tags, and then you can put them back right in there. Oh, this is a fun page. Again, that memo pad, it opens up like this. And sorry about the camera moving. My dogs are under the table. Here's that. You saw it before as a tuck. Now it is just a napkin right there. So here we go. This is a belly band. And I must have left my little girl, but you can stick a tag. Let's see if I can find a tag from somewhere. Oh, right up here. See how the tag would just go in like that? Oh, there's my little girl. And here's another tiny little tuck spot. This is also a little pocket. So you could, there you see it like that. Or it could stand alone by itself. This is just a strip of napkin, and you can see I just added just a little texture. There's just so much texture in this journal. I just really just didn't know when to stop until I finally had said, stop, no more. And here's a tag right here, a tiny little tuck spot there. So did a lot of fussy cutting. You notice the little music notes down at the bottom. This is also a tuck spot right here. It would work like this. And so is this flowers down under here. You could do that. This is just napkin. Again, this is a tiny little tuck spot there. You see the punching and the doily, so it really can go like this. If you really want to secure it, it's kind of like a double tuck spot right there. And again, here in the corner, using some doilies. And this is, you saw it before as a belly band, and this is what it just looks on a piece of paper. This is the index of the book, which I think looks really pretty. Here's that memo pad. It was a bag full of memos pads, and I bought this bag just for this tablet right here. And you see, again, my tags that I've made before, if you follow me. Again, a strip of napkin, and that's all that's on that page pretty much, and it makes it look so different, so finished. This is really a very pretty page. This is napkin, but the way it flows, it almost looks like it's a continuation. So I was very pleased with it. And then we come to the end, and here at the end I wasn't able to match it, ran out of paper. You can see there's the tag. And this is the end of this book. I think there's close to 100 pages. I have to go and look at my notes. But 4 signatures, 4 by 6. There's about 50 tags, 49 plus 1 booklet. And it is just a very pretty journal featuring napkin decoupage. And again, this is just, it was an exercise on what you can do with napkins. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you again.